JDS Flying Canuck here, and what we've got is the A210 T28 Trojan Warbird. I've already done a review on this one, the A2220 and the A260. Now we're going to do one on this one. That's what's in the box. So this is like that one when it comes, right? Like that. You open it up. Right on top is going to be your instructions of how to assemble it. Okay, this is an assembly one. You can get ones that aren't assembly in certain countries. Okay, got some instructions there. We'll take out the foam. There's the foam taken out. Take out the wing. I'll show you where to hook this up when I assemble it. Okay, that over there. Take out some more foam. Things pack really well. Oh, what do we got here? We got a couple of props, a screwdriver, and some screws to assemble this puppy. And here's the fuselage. There we go. It's all right there. And there's where we got to hook up, right? So what you do is you put the tail. We'll get into it again, but look at the tail, this end, okay? And the third one from the back, the third connector from the back, right there, okay? Is the one. If you watch this, when I put this back, you see how it gets in the way? When they ship it, it's like that, so you can get at that connector. So the second one from the front, or third one from the back. That right there. We're going to show you how to hook it up. Okay, be back in a second. One other thing I forgot to show you. That's what's in the bottom. Woohoo! We got our remote. Okay. I can show you later and show you now. It's going to take 4 AA batteries, okay? Which will be... Forgot to show you that. That was in the bottom of the box, stuffed into this part right here. See how the shape of the holes in there for this structure? It sits in there like that. Okay, here we go. Back in a minute. Okay, this is everything you get with this kit. You're going to get your fuselage, okay, your wings, and your assembly stuff that's there, your brackets. You're going to get your controller. Is one of these batteries. That's a 3.7 volt 400 milliamp. Okay, I got lots of those too in case I need them. This is a charger. You just plug it in that end there. Okay, plug this piece into that end of the charger. Okay, and these are your landing gear. The way you know which ones, these are for the 2 in a row. This is for the single. You can tell the square is directly over it. See it? See the difference? See if you can see that there. There's the square like that. And this is the other one. That'll be for your left and right. Okay? So for your landing gear, you get a screwdriver. You get screws. You get 2 snap on and snap off type landing gear. I mean, sorry, propellers. Propellers. Those are landing gear. Getting confused there, Johnny boy. Anyways, there you go. Propellers, and they just snap on, snap off. I'll show you that later. What else is there? You get the instruction booklet, and you get your quick guide. Okay? Which is pretty cool. It shows you a lot of stuff. Okay, we'll be back, and we're going to assemble this. See you in a bit. Okay, right off the bat here, I had 3 batteries out here on the table, but one of them was pushed aside. I didn't see it. It takes 4 AA batteries, the controller, okay? 4. There we go. We'll slide this on like this. There we go. Turn it on. And that's how you bind it. Okay, like that. There we go. That's set. Now what we're going to do is put this puppy together. Okay, so I'm going to move some of this aside. There we go. We got our screwdriver and our screws. We're going to need that. Put that aside. We're going to need our fuselage, the battery afterwards, and some of these screws. Okay, some of those screws right there. See, and the screwdriver. That's what we need. Now we're going to go at her. Okay. So what we have to do, you remember what I told you, you have to hook it up to the third one from the tail. Third one from the tail. So right there. So what we have to do with this is take this And we want to hook it up in a way that it's not going to be in the way of anything, right? So what we're going to do, look all the way home. It's got a bit of a glue on the end of it. That's good, so it doesn't come pulling out, you know what I mean, or anything like that. So we'll test it though. I'm going to hook up the battery. Do a test just before you put everything together, right? Make sure the motor's going to go. So we'll just plug your battery in like that. This down a bit so you can see it. Plug the battery in like that, okay, like this. Plug it right in, right here. Oh, you see things starting to light up there. So what we want to do is, then turn your remote on, put this all the way to the bottom, and go like this, bind. There we go. Look at the motor. Everything's working there, right? Everything's going to work here and there too. Look at your wings here, see? Let me get that out of the way. You can see these working. Second stabilization mode. Okay, if we take it out of stabilization mode, here we go. You can see them moving a lot. See that? And watch the back end here too. Make sure we don't get anything corrupted. This is your elevator, right? See it moving up and down? That's what you want. Go like this, down, it's up. So it's in the right slot. Okay? And again, now what we got to look at, the wings, right? Left and right, left and right. Okay, everything's working there. Now let's assemble it. Back in a second. Okay, we're back here. I'm going to show you something very important. You see, remember where we put that in there? Okay, to the third one back. Third one back. Put a piece of tape right here. Okay, just put a piece of tape and bend it back so this wire does not get in the way of these mechanisms when you close it. Okay, so when I close it now, you'll see how it's going in there? That wire is not going to get in the way of anything. Okay, and then what you do is you pull the battery wire now at the same time. When you close it, you got to grab a hold of this battery wire. It can be a bit of a pain in the butt because it's got a bit of that paper on there and stuff. You pull this wire up, okay, through the battery part like here. That's going to close down. And then you make sure in there the wire's going the right way, see? You can see it there. I'm going to put it on right there. There we go. I just put a piece of tape right there, okay? Because what happens when you go to shut this, that wire can get in between these mechanisms here. Okay, right here. It can get in between these mechanisms. So we don't want that to happen. We want it when we're flying that we have no problems. Okay, so that looks pretty good. You see how when I close that down, we make sure this is over there like that. Okay, I haven't seen too many people do the assemblies on these, so what I'm showing you is gospel. Been at this a while. You don't need these problems out in the field. Okay, so put some tape there and put some right here. Okay, which is your servo. So we're going to close that up. Let me see how it looks. Good, good. Okay, now it's closed up. What will happen here is your battery will go in here, right? And close that up like that. Your battery's going to go in. I'm going to put the battery in there and everything. And we're going to get her set up. Be back in 1 second. Just have to make sure everything's tickety-boo. Okay, here's the screws here. You'll see some longer screws here, like right there. Okay, and these are the shorter screws. You want to use the longer ones. So I'm going to take one of these longer ones. I've already put one in the other side. See the little longer screw? There it is right there. Okay, now I'm going to put it in this end. I have my other set screwdriver somewhere else, but I want to show you that this can be assembled like this with the tools they give you. Now it's getting down to that screw in there. There we go. Oh, we're getting there. Almost there. And all the way home, you've got to use the longer screws in here. The shorter ones ain't gonna work. Okay, there we go. You don't want to over tighten it, okay? And you do the same here with this screw. Just give it a little tighten it, but don't over tighten it. It's hard to get the threads to. There we go. So that's in, it's all together. Okay, we're gonna put the landing gear on next. Back in 1 second. Looks good, eh? Okay, now something very important. When you put this battery in, you see all that room in there? Okay, I'm trying to get it so you can see in there. There's a lot of room down inside of there, so we want to stick this thing up in there first. Press the battery like that. See how it's down in there? Right way down in there. Then you hook up this. Okay? Okay, now we're going to put the landing gear on. Okay? So get the piece facing that way like that. Okay, then we're going to go put it in here. Like that. There's one. Actually, let's try and do that the opposite. Looks like it's got a tilt to it. Yep. It's got a bit of a tilt to it, so we'll do it on the inside. Okay, so we'll grab this other one, and this will go to the inside. See if you can see that. Okay, that's the way I'm going to put this in right here. Okay, so that's in there. Sure it's in. The wheels look good. You can bend these slightly too. The wheels look good there, but that looks awesome. Okay, now the last one, the one in the front. So we take this one with the square in like that, right? And we pop it right in here. There we go. She's in. Okay. And now I'm going to show you how to put the prop on. Okay, it's very easy to put the prop on. This is what you call a safety prop. So this will come off if it hits the ground. It won't damage your motor and stuff like that. Okay, so you just put this on like this. You're going to hear it click. Okay, watch what happens when it goes in. You'll find the right area, and all of a sudden, click. Almost got, oh, there we go. I had it. It's in there now. I'll take it out again. So right about there. There, do you see it click? Maybe didn't hear it that much, but it's in there. I'll try and take it off again. Okay. So we'll go in again. I'll show you. Just a little click. Listen. Hear that little click? That was better. Now it's hooked up. That's all it takes. Okay, now we're going to bind it. I got the battery in there. It's all put in there. It's all hooked up. Now we're going to bind it. Bound. Watch what happens. Watch the front of this puppy. It really works. Then we're going to check the back end again. Press this switch, because now you're in a mode in which you can see if everything's working. There's your front ailerons. Right? When you move this here, your throttle, right? When you're in the, see how you move the tail? Watch the tail when I go like this. See how it's moving? It's your rudder. Okay. And this is your elevator. That's your elevator. There's your rudder. See it moving? And when you're up in the air, you'll have it, give it some gas, and then you can hit both of these and it'll turn faster, right? And then your front here will be your ailerons, right? Like this. See that? Very cool. Everything's working. Everything's working. Well, that's the assembly of this puppy. Back in a minute and I'll give you some specs. Want to get a little picture of it there before we get into the specs. Isn't that nice, eh? Beauty. Beauty plane, man. Just beautiful. Look at that. I'm going to have to get one of those things that turn around. Got a buddy of mine who does printing. And I think I'm going to get him to make me one of those little dishes so I can put them on and have it turn around. Okay. Here we go. Why don't we talk about some of the specs? Okay. Again, this is the XK T28 Trojan. A210, okay? And when you're charging this, okay, when you're charging this with your charger, the light on here, okay, is off when it's charging. It'll go red. This will go totally red when it's fully charged, okay? It takes about 50 minutes to charge. It's made out of EPP foam, the plane itself. It's 70 grams, so you do not need any kind of registration for this, or licensing as they call it, okay, required. The flight time is 10 minutes or more, depending on how you give the throttle. I can get up to 15 minutes sometimes with these. In other words, you give it less throttle, you fly more. If you glide more, you can glide it, or you can go into the wind. There's all sorts of different ways. The remote distance is 150 meters. This is a ready-to-fly stabilized bird. So you have different ways to fly here. You can fly like that. That's going to be 3D. When you turn on the remote itself, you will know that you are in safety mode, so don't worry. When you hit that button, you'll be able to do flips and everything if you hit it again, but you're going to start off in safety mode. 3.7 volt, 400 milliamp battery, propellers, again the battery, the 3.7 volt, the landing gear, left and right, and the front, Phillips screwdriver, 7 screws, and 4, let me see, yeah, it takes 4 AA batteries. Okay, and I'm going to show you inside. Let me see here, show you which one this is so that you can look at the remote and see what it all does. There we go. This is mine there, okay? So again, this one here, that's your 6G and 3G right there. This one here is your rudder. So I'll turn this off for a minute. When you press this here, right there, that gives you more rudder. So you get more control. Okay, the other ones, this is your throttle. This is your aileron and elevator. This is your rudder and acceleration. You've got trim ones. This is your aileron trim right here. I'm sorry, you can't see that there. I'm gonna have to put this down a bit. There we go. This is your aileron trim button right here. I said this is your 3D and 6G on the top. 3D and 6G. There's a little acrylic panel on here you can take off if you need to get it, anything. There's another trim button here. Okay, that's for the direction in case it's going off a bit. And what else is there? There's a throttle trim too, right in here. Throttle trim right here. And this other one here, let me see, that's your elevator trim right here. So that's everything they do. So this is your rudder trim, 3D 6G. This is your throttle trim right here. You can go up and down. And this is your trim for your direction. This is your trim for your up and down. Okay. And this is your trim for your aileron. Good, 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 good. Your aileron is basically these right here, adjusting them so they're all evened out and stuff. See how that automatically moves like that? Look at the, I'm going to have to raise this up again so you can see it. See the ailerons moving there? That's automatic adjustments. Very cool. Anyways, I think that's about all I got for you on that. Again, you got your quick guide, okay, with all the steps on how to assemble it, how you put your propeller on, stuff like that. Doing laundry here, sorry about that. Going off in the background. These are the different types. This is how everything goes together with the screws. Well, that's it. There we go. So you know how to assemble this bird now if you get this model. There's ones that come already assembled, and I think it depends on how far they got to ship it. They don't want it to break. I really liked it shipped this way because in the box like that, the way it was with all this, I don't have any damage at all, man. I have other ones that are flat and they're all damaged. Anyways, that's JDS Flying Canuck for this little gem. Next time you see it, it'll be flying. Hope you enjoy that part of it so far. See you in a bit. JDS Flying Canuck here. We're going to take this little gem out for a fly. Here we go, it's the XK A210 here. Let's go get her out there. Oh, beauty. Really nice flyer. And it really does. Yeah, the elevator works in this really well too. Let's bring it down here. There you go, you can see they're very quiet. And it's windy here. And if you double hit your thing like this, it'll turn like crazy, right? Raise it. Raise it. And we'll try and go slow into the wind here and see what happens. Really slow. There we go. It's very cool. Wow, the response on this thing is amazing. It's just totally wild. Really liking this, I'll tell you. I'll try and bring it by me here so that thing right out of the box, this was tuned very nicely. Now we're going to try and bring it around here to me. Bring it low. There we go. You can hear how quiet it is, eh? It's just amazing. Bring it by here. Yeah, this is a really nice plane. 2 thumbs up. Definitely 2 thumbs up on this puppy. Slow it down. Look at that, eh? That is wild. You can turn it really sharp. Very sharp. See if I go both. It goes like that. Bring it right by me. Get around the circle now. Raise it up. Okay, that's all right. Now I'll show you what happens. The propeller does not even come on. Look at that. You just check your propeller after it goes down, but it didn't even hit it, so that's all right. And we'll try and bring it down again. And it went up with the wind. And we'll bring it around. Down. Around. By me. Yeah, it's a keeper. It's not bad. It's pretty good for the price. Slow it down. You can glide this into the wind too. I'll try it right there. Actually, I'm going to bring it around. Bring it that way. And then I'm going to bring it back slowly here into the wind. And then we're going to check it. Okay, now we're going to try it into the wind. Let me see what happens there. Not bad. It's not that windy now, so anyways, it's doing pretty good. Pretty good. Bring it right at me. We'll bring it, turn it. Raise it up. And bring it right like that. Bring it down to me. Sweet. There we go, we're going up. Bring it in for a landing here. There we go, not bad. Gotta stop, there's a lot of people around now. We don't want to get in shit. Anyways, it's alright. It's pretty good for the size. And you see the prop here, it does come off, right? It came off on the landing. So all we gotta do is take that prop, try and get it on camera here for you. There we go. That's cool. And we're gonna pop it in. All we gotta do is go like that. You'll hear it snap. It's a bit of a pain in the butt to get it, but once you get it in the right spot. Oh, there it is. You heard it crack. It went in there. There you go. That's how you put it on. Nice close-up on there, right? Very cool. Very, very cool. Nice flyer. I'm gonna bring it down closer here so you can see it. Wow. It's kicking butt, man. I only got it at half throttle. Try and bring it down here. We'll try and do some acro. I'm going to bring it through right by me here. First bring it down. I'm going to bring it back. There we go. Here we go. Try and go back. There we go, another time. We're doing some dives. And straighten out. There we go. Sweet. Straight up. Down, slow down the throttle. Bring it back. Turn it sharp. I'll bring her straight down. If you want to bring it down, the best way to do it is to go in a circle formation. It'll bring it down easier. And then you can slow the throttle down. So I'll slow the throttle now. Right? I'll bring it in for landing. Here we go. Boom. Here we go. Perfect. Yeah. And the prop came off again, which is cool. That's a safety. Right? So we're going to put that back on again. I'll show you again how it goes back on. Here we go. And you just snap it in like that. That's all you got to do. Day two, and the kids got out of the way there, and I was able to get some bonus footage here. It's pretty cool. I got it to come pretty close to me, so you can see it better. It was awesome, man. Anyways, 2 thumbs up for this puppy. Very nice plane. Very nice indeed. Very nice. JDS Flying Canuck. Over and out. Hope you liked that flight. I thoroughly did. I'm going to fly some more here. Take it easy. Bye-bye. Here we go. Okay. Slow her down. I'm going to take her really slow here and try and bring her over. Look at that, eh? You can take it very slow with it too. It's very nice, man. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Lower down a bit, bring it back around. Now if you want it to go really sharp turn, watch. If you go slow like this, not much, hit both, look how it turns. It really gets, you get a lot more, eh? Okay. And we'll try that now again. Let off that throttle a bit. Okay, and when this time we're going to try and bring her down through me. Okay, we'll slow her down. There we go. Bring it over here. There we go. Do it again. There we go. Do it again. Very nice. Very cool. Battery seems to be going for a while, eh? Okay, we got this bonus footage. There we go. Well, we know we can do it now, eh? Yeah, it can do it. And come right back at you. Very cool. Oh yeah, it can handle it. We'll bring it down now before the battery dies. It just wants to go, man. This thing is amazing. This is the same battery. So I'll let it off. Let it off. Bring her up, bring her up, bring her up. Let her off, bring her up the front. There we go. Perfect landing. Awesome. Awesome. This is a great bird. Let's see if the prop fell off that time. If it is, it'll be right nearby. Okay, the prop fell off. All we gotta do is look for it. There it is right there underneath it. Okay, so I'll show you how that goes on again. So you see what it is, it's a safety, right? So we'll go like this. Get it set up so I can hold it for you. There we go. Just stick the prop on like that. There we go, you hear the snap? And you get that on there. So what that does is it prevents it from blowing the motor, screwing up the mounts on it and everything, right? So, very cool. Anyways, again, 2 thumbs up. Look, I just dropped it to the ground. It fell. GDS line connect for this little gem. Same battery. I went for some bonus footage. I'm glad I did, because we got it to come really close to me. Okay, hope you enjoyed that. Over to it.